una experta en sexualidad dijo en televisión abierta que hay que pedirle permiso a los bebés para cambiarles el pañal, y este reconocido presentador quiso dejarla en ridículo.
Baby of 3 months isn't
That's ridiculous. Honestly, sorry. So that part of our conversation is ridiculous.
Dean Carson puso sobre la mesa un tema que, más que generar conciencia, incomodó a muchos.
I'm going to change your nappy now. Is that okay? Of course, the baby's not going to respond. Yes, Mum, that's awesome. I'd love to have my nappy changed. But if you leave a space and wait for body language and wait to make eye contact, then you're letting that child know that their response matters.
Sus declaraciones causaron una enorme polémica y un sinfín de reacciones negativas hacia ella y quienes la defienden.
Jane, you think that parents should ask their children's consent when they are babies to change their nappy. Is this not sexualizing the interaction between a parent and child?
Y es que nadie podía entender cómo se le pide consentimiento a un bebé, por lo que sus dichos fueron rápidamente sacados de contexto.
Because actually, it's just a parent's job to change a nappy, isn't it? It's just a normal, natural, innocent thing.
I'm very confused about how this would become a sexual issue. So, for example,
because you're talking about consent, which is implying that parents are doing something which is non-consensual.
There's nothing sexual about consent.
Jane Evans, consejera y experta en relaciones familiares, fue una de las primeras y más fuertes defensoras de esta idea, enfrentándose públicamente a quienes la rebatían.
If I was to say, oh, Susanne, it's really lovely to meet you, I would love to give you a hug, I would wait for you to communicate with me whether that's
two adults.
Well, it's even more important to do it with a baby. You're building a baby.
Sin embargo, los presentadores, quienes habían invitado a Jane a su programa para conocer más sobre el tema y la opinión de la experta, no hacían más que atacarla.
Have you got kids?
Of course. I've worked with
How many have you got?
I've got one and I've fostered and I've
Talk me through the conversation you had with your 3-month-old baby about consent. How did they go?
It would have gone. I just need to change your nappy now to make you comfortable.
And your 3-month-old baby said what in response?
Of course, we would know that a 3-month-old baby can't speak.
Pero ella, fiel a sus ideas, seguía intentando explicar calmadamente a qué se refería con este razonamiento.
Babies communicate all the time.
How did your baby tell you that it was giving consent? A boy or girl?
A boy.
Or gender fluid? Which one?
A boy.
A boy. So how did your little boy, aged 3 months, communicate to you that it was okay to change his nappy?
It's not the okay, it's the respect.
How do they give consent?
Well, that you can see in a body, in the body energy of any human being.
No obstante, el presentador no dejaba de interrumpirla cuando ella respondía a las preguntas que él mismo le hacía.
Walk me through it. Show me what he would do.
Well, if a baby is upset, then you will see tension, a body arch,
Jane,
something like that.
plenty of babies don't like it when you change their nappy. I mean, we've all, as parents, had to change the nappy of a child who doesn't. But you have to override that for the hygiene and safety of the baby.
Not changing the nappy is abusive.
A pesar que se notaba que Jane estaba perdiendo la paciencia por no lograr explicar los fundamentos de la idea, gracias a la cantidad de interrupciones de parte de los presentadores, ella se mantenía tranquila y paciente y lo seguía intentando.
Of course, and nobody would leave a baby in a dirty nappy.
Did your son ever say no to you?
It's introducing the idea that I respect you as a human being, so there's going to be a momentary acknowledgement of I see you and you matter.
Did you ever not change your? Did you ever not change your?
If you were an adult and you were immobile and non-verbal, and somebody had to touch you and clean you, you would like somebody to say,
we're fully grown adults who can communicate.
It's okay if I touch you now,
even though
you're
let me bring in him.
Parecía que el animador del programa ni siquiera estaba dispuesto a escucharla, e incluso con sus gestos daba la impresión que a ratos intentaba hacerla callar.
Okay, if I touch you now, even though
let me bring in Hillary. Look, this sounds completely nuts to me, right? No baby aged 3 months old can possibly communicate anything about having a nappy change. And if you don't change your nappy because it doesn't give you consent because it wobbles its head in a certain way, then that is, I'm afraid, abusive parenting.
Exactly, you can't leave a baby in a dirty nappy. And the thing is, consent children can't give consent. That's why that's why we have an age of consent, because children under the age of 16 can't consent. So we have to, as responsible parents, we have to decide for them what's good for them.
Ambas invitadas, incluso Hillary, que no estaba de acuerdo con la idea que presentaba Jane, se tomaban la conversación en serio, argumentando con fundamentos sus formas de pensar y discutiendo de manera civilizada. Sin embargo, el presentador no hacía más que ir en contra de Jane, ridiculizando lo que ella tranquilamente defendía.
As a responsible parent, you want to raise your child to know that their body belongs to them. Think of the NSPCC pants campaign. It all hinges on respect.
All right. So Jane, just to clarify, because viewers will be watching this going, how do I do this with my 3-month-old baby? What are the signs they should look for of a baby not giving consent for its nappy to be changed?
So you know, it's just looking for that moment of respect.
What is that moment? Show me, what does a baby do?
For a baby, there'll be a tiny relaxation.
Jane intentaba hablar del respeto que los padres deben transmitirle a sus hijos, incluso siendo bebés, pero la forma en la que se abordó el tema dio para que muchos no entendieran el verdadero mensaje y ocasionó que personas como este presentador lo transformaran en algo completamente ridículo.
Come here, dirty nappy, boom, change, new nappy. Your way is, so I'm going to be the father here. You're one of my children for a moment, okay? So you're 3 months old, you don't speak a word of anything, you just gurgle, you break wind, you defecate and you eat,
with you
right?
non-verbally all the time, yes.
Okay. I would like to change your nappy.
Nada de lo que la experta dijera parecía conformar al hombre, incluso cuando ella pacientemente respondía todo lo que él planteaba.
So the shoulder sloping is consent?
Well, it may be in one baby. Every human
You mean another baby, it might be the opposite? How do we know? How do I know as a parent whether it's giving me consent or not?
Because you tune into your baby from birth onwards if you're not on your phone all the time.
Okay.
Nadie iba a hacer que el presentador cambiara de opinión, y Jane finalmente comprendió que para él todo esto era una burla.
So just pause. It's not to, of course we have to change babies' nappies. That would be lunacy to expect.
But the problem being that some babies, a shoulder shrug could be yes, others it could be no.
You know your baby.
And the tensing could be yes or no as well.
Yeah,
Quite
it's
confusing.
the joy of being a parent that you learn your baby to, as your baby grows.
If your baby doesn't give consent with its tension, and it's one of the babies where the tension means no, not yes, even though it can be yes.
You learn your own baby.
What do you do? Do you leave your baby to rot in its nappy?
I've made that very clear that you would never do that.
So what would you do?
You just wait for a moment.
What if it's like 3 days?
But a baby of 3 months isn't aware.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Sorry, so that part of our conversation is ridiculous.
Por lo que decidió que esta era una batalla que no valía la pena pelear y dejó que los demás concluyeran, rendida pero fiel a sus ideas.
Hillary, I mean, this to me is the stuff of utter insanity. What is going on in the world where we're even
safeguarding children?
Yeah.